It is another brand new week, and welcome to another brand new episode of our weekly devotion with yours truly. Woo-hoo. I'm not sure about you. I am prone to making mistakes. Sometimes, embarrassingly so, the same ones repeatedly. Over the years, I've realized that I'm most vulnerable to making mistakes. Number one, because of pride. From time to time, we got to check our pride meter, because when our pride goes up, our defense comes down. The Bible says there's too much pride will destroy you. Too much pride will destroy me. People like King David, he was a king of the day. He thought he was invincible. He could do no wrong. And alas, he fell and had an adulterous affair with Bathsheba. Same with Solomon and Samson and King Saul and many others in the Bible. Even in contemporary times, we read and heard about ministers who fell all because they thought they were invincible. Always remember that without God, we are nothing. So this week, make sure that you check your pride meter, or I need to check my pride meter when I make any crucial decision for myself, lest I will go back to making those same silly mistakes because I was complacent. Secondly, I am most vulnerable in making mistakes, silly mistakes, when I'm tired or I'm going through some fatigue, moments of fatigue. Well, when we are tired and we are suffering from fatigue, there is this thing called brain fog. Brain fog is characterized by confusion, forgetfulness, and a lack of focus and mental clarity. This can be caused by overworking, lack of sleep, stress, and spending too much on the computer or your iPhones. Well, lack of sleep doesn't kill us, but lack of sleep sometimes causes us to make wrong judgment, especially when we are driving. Lack of sleep can be dangerous. So, hey, if you want to take a long drive like I do in America, sometimes I have to drive 8 to 9 hours. I make sure the night before I sleep well, I rest well. If you're taking your examination this week, don't burn the midnight oil, but rest well so that your brain can be optimized. Thirdly, when I feel I'm most vulnerable to making mistakes when I was under tremendous pressure. When we are pressured, we panic. And when we panic, we go with what's easy, not what's best. Many times we are forced to respond to a stimuli, and when we don't think hard about it, because we are pressured for time, very soon we are now fused with the stimuli. And when we are fused with the stimuli, it is usually because we are confused ourselves with what's going on around us. What we need to do in order for us to be objective is to make sure that we create a space here between the stimuli and our response. Don't jump too quickly into making a commitment or anything else until you spend some time thinking about it. What is space? SPACE. Firstly, you separate yourselves from the stimuli. Take yourself out of the epicenter and then look back in. Because when you are in the epicenter, your mind is too crowded with what's going on within and without you. But when you take yourself out of the epicenter, you can see better from a third-party perspective. Yes, there's always time for us to do that. Plan it well. Then while you're out of the epicenter, pray. When you're looking into the situation, pray. Ask God for wisdom, and then look at how you can adapt to the situation. And if you cannot, it's no shame in seeking help and consulting somebody about it. Then, after all this, you collate everything together. Now, you engage. So we all make mistakes, but we can do better with less. Remember, we're most vulnerable when pride sits in, when we are tired, and when we are under tremendous pressure. All right. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make His face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace. So as you go about your week, Before you make any decision, make sure you check your pride meter. Make sure you are rested well. Make sure that you are able to separate yourself from the epicenter of the stimuli, and then look at it from that objective perspective before you engage. All right. Have a good week ahead, and God bless you.